The Sugar Research Institute of Fiji, or SRIF, and their board meeting discussed many issues surrounding research and the institute's role in the sugar industry. Discussion centered around looking at ways the institute can influence sugar production, improve productivity and profitability of the industry, and ways in dealing with climate change. Speaking to Fiji One News, SRIF board members says they are satisfied with the completion of the institute's accounts audit. Jasiti Sinu has more.
In the second meeting for the SRIF board, members reviewed the institute's work so far and looking at the financials against the plans made. The board also discussed the issue of sugar production, and an aspect they looked into detail was the adequate production of high-quality seedlings.
We discovered that although we are on track to produce the required quantities of seedlings, the uptake from the farmers is actually quite low. And that, of course, has huge implications, because if we're spending fairly large amounts of money breeding and producing the right seedlings, but the farmers are not actually using those seedlings, they're using seedlings of the current cane.
The institute has recently been tasked to come up with plans and ways to increase productivity of land in Fiji. Seed cane is among the number of interventions in their plan.
SRIF has been tasked with the responsibility to look at seed cane productivity for the cane belt. We have started on that, and the intent with the seed cane is what we have noticed with the farmers is they tend to plant any seed that they get on their farm. And the end result with that is basically we are seeing that the yield in which the government is investing a lot of money in this cane development is not being realized, right? So these are factors, these are one of the factors, poor seed cane quality, right, that has come to our attention, that is contributing to the yield decline.
A research center of excellence, SRIF has the ability to provide support to farmers. The challenge, however, is getting the farmers and scientists at SRIF to work together.
This is a major challenge, and Fiji is a major challenge as well, because we have two major islands, and therefore we have farm production in both islands. And the challenge that SRIF faces is, provided SRIF has enough financial resources, SRIF can also come up with infrastructure that can help the farmers with the productivity that they can deliver, which I think from resources perspective, SRIF is slightly constrained.
Aligned towards the bigger ambition of the sugar industry, SRIF plays an important role in the planting of more cane, the increase of sugar production, and to improve the productivity and the profitability of the industry.
We have reviewed the progress of a proposal to look at the proper application of fertilizer for the sugar industry. A study done 30 years ago established the formula to be used, the kind of fertilizer to be used. And of course, in 30 years, things have changed very significantly. So we are planning to do another study of the soil types and what kind of fertilizer do we need, and what amounts of fertilizer should be applied, as well as looking at green manure options for the future.
With the institute, farmers now have access to more information than ever before.
Right now we have SRIF, which is our research institute, that has just been established, and with the establishment of SRIF, farmers would have more access to some of the information that they can use to enhance productivity.
With huge investments into the sugar industry from government, SRIF alike is also working to turn the industry around to be more profitable, more competitive and more productive.
I think it is very, very important that we have to work hand in hand so that we understand, right, what is the need. Like I said earlier, in terms of the investment that the government has made over the years, it's quite substantial, and we are not realizing the results out of that. So time has come that we have to pause and look where we're going wrong, and refine our strategies going forward as to how we can better utilize the money that is being given to us.
Board members are calling on farmers to work together with the Research Institute, as it will benefit them and also the sugar industry as a whole. Jasiti Sinu, Fiji One News.
The Fijian government continues